Good morning. I think it's still morning. I don't pay attention to time much these days. I go to sleep when it's dark. I wake up when it's light. Eat when I'm hungry. And just kind of do nothing the rest of the time. Yesterday was interesting. If you saw the post and the pictures, yeah, I was gonna just take a little mild walk around the campground here. I'm at Lake James State Park here in North Carolina. It's beautiful here, by the way. It's absolutely gorgeous today, even though it's still just a bit cool. That's why I'm sitting in the sun. I feel like a cat trying to soak up all the sunshine, sun rays, little vitamin D therapy. But anyway, yesterday, I knew there were trails around the camp. I had seen the map and everything. Didn't know how long any of them were. I wasn't paying that much attention. So I found one, entrance to one, and I thought I'd go wander for a little bit. But as you saw in the post, it kept going and going and going. And so I'm going, I don't know where I am. I was tracking it on my phone because I wanted to see kind of where I was going. It helps a little bit. Anyway, but it didn't give any real distance of how much further I had to go. It told me how far I'd been, but not how much further I needed to go. So I'm walking around just taking pictures, and I see there's another guy walking up the trail behind me, and he's trying to, not overtake me or not feel like he's following me or whatever. Older gentleman. So I stopped. I was taking pictures. He stopped for a minute, and he asked me if I knew where the trail ended up. And I said, no, it was, told him my first time there. I figured it probably ended up back at the campsite somewhere. And he said, oh, okay. And so I asked him, I said, you camping here? He says, no, he was local. He lives around here. He's familiar with the state park, but he doesn't usually hike the trails. He was a kayaker. And he said they couldn't get out and kayak because the water was too low. And so we talked a little bit, talked about some of the tree damage that I had seen, and I asked him if that was from Hurricane Helene, and he said, yeah, most of it was. There was also evidence of some prescribed burn remnants. You could see where some of the trunks, you could see that they had been burned, but he said they were from prescribed burns. They hadn't had a forest fire or anything. So there was that. But a lot of those trees, you could see, oh my goodness, they're just toppled over like dominoes with the big root bases. And I took some pictures, and I think you saw some of those. But yeah, talking to this guy for, I don't know, he walked with me kind of, sort of, around for, I don't know, probably another quarter mile or so. Just talking in general. Nice guy. He older than me. He said he was 71. Definitely in good shape for 71. And if he was a kayaker, yeah, he got a lot of work out that way. But he eventually said he was going to turn around and go on back to where he had parked because he didn't want to end up at the camp. And so he left, went on back the other way, and I kept going the way I'd been. You saw the short little video that I filmed. The whole trail was like that. It was curvy and up and down, and not drastic, not arduous, but it was challenging. I had to stop every little bit and catch my breath, make sure that I'm breathing okay, and making it at everything. Turned out by the time I got back to camp and got to the end of that trail, it was just shy of a 3-mile hike that I went on yesterday. Had not planned that. I don't think I was as prepared for it as I could have been. But 3 miles, that's pretty good. I don't think I've done that far in a continuous stretch in any of the walking that I've been doing leading up to this trip. So, pretty accomplishment. I made it. I didn't die. Felt like there a couple of times when it started going back uphill a little bit, and that's when the walking stick comes in handy, and you're going, yep, you can do this. One more step. Did get some really, really good pictures. Did thoroughly enjoy it, but today is sort of I think my thighs need to recover. They're kind of aching a little bit. It tells me I need to do more walking, but probably won't today. I'm going to just sit out here and soak up some sun. I'm pretending I'm my solar power charger. I've got my power bank recharging over there right in full sun where it can gather up its energy. And that's kind of what I'm doing. Got a book to read. just sitting here in the sun enjoying the North Carolina quiet. And it is quiet here. There are people here. There's other people's camped, but it's very quiet. And I like that. So I think I'll go back to being quiet. And I'll upload this and see y'all down the road.